fake memory, age 4, sat with grandma in the Vincent Churchill, where our pastors were pimping their women out their skirts. Watching pops giving the harder living shoes and shirts. A rational fascination for how these humans work. Window views became bars, thought I was Nas or something. While most man started rapping just to surpass the cousin. I took it further than that. Pre-teens, market jeans with the Burberry patch. When reason was cracked, freedom was just making up some beats from scratch or from records my dad played me as a baby just to see me react. Melody smitten to lively rhythms, feet I would tap. My head I would bop to reggae while I sat in the cop. Now I'm rekindling the things I forgot. As a kid, you grow up too fast if you lived in my block. Recall the 90 AstroTurf, butternuts with Enemy Dragon. Played Killer Instinct 64 with a Buchanan. From them dad hat to ends to act tracks and knew where a caps made. Childish mistakes, said fuck it, no looking back. Young and depressed with a sore by my legs. Rolling weed in the park, sipping beer with some dregs. Mayfair in my mouth, eldest pastor took it out. Exhaled the smoke, recited lyrics that I wrote. Took another drag, Bally Road, rode the Tiger cab. With a Nike bag, cross town, trips re at risk, I got a grab. Sacrificed college life just for survival. High stakes at the time, all the mistakes seen as rivals. Old gangsters were idols, rastas sold as idols. Ended up inside EYS straight out of the high school. Chose apprenticeship for my change inside my pocket. Went when I wanted, but from that trade I didn't profit on the ends. The fell rates were higher than the pylons. Where I'm from, niggas show their teeth before the violence. Though the beef was on, my team was strong, we're happier times then. Some people doubted, thought I'd be a rapper inside pen. Based on my environment, a scent was still inspiring. So weed in my teens, but nobody was hiring. Wait, I had the hustle hunger when I was younger. Worked the store age 10, 6 a.m. in summer. To make ends meet, many splinters in my feet from walking on wooden floorboards. Oldest became the warlords. Same niggas that gave me spare change to buy sweets, testing guns in the woods, hiding up from the police. We imitated the hustlers' tactics, the bag shit for addicts, looking for crops in sheds and attics. Reminisce chicks I used to text for regular sex in parents' house. A lot of niggas' wives' whereabouts. Now it's all about obtaining more properties, facilities. The more you know, the more responsibilities. Even when I was broke, I prepared for greatness. Used to be a stick-up kid, can't say I'm hateless. That's why I'm prepared now. Watching all of my enemies and strangers with the same intensity, cause they ain't getting me. Never seen a day police don't act like we ain't slaves and not the targets. I watch some rise and fall like stock markets. As I parred with older shotters, still avoiding prison. Where haters try their best to trick you out of position. Most dads feeling defeated, so the streets will teach us lessons. Fast money, copying them new possessions. Baby mother stressing, survived that postpartum. I sat back, analysed the game like Magnus Carlsen. While alcohol fueled adrenaline, fist fights. Don't settle things in the snake's light to ruin genuines. Cause in the streets it's the weak that talk most. While I put pen to paper, possessed by New York ghosts.
Back on my paper, I'm cool, nigga. My whole city wildin', you fool, nigga. Smacking the shit out you, it's the mood, nigga. You fucking your wifey, me too, nigga. I'm a G, I don't need a cosigner. The strip club, I don't throw commas. I invest in pros that grow ganja. Now the bud 24 and Jerz with it, the black mamba. I murder shit without any effort. Ever since Rich Porter had the BBS's. I got the rock, now I got a Lenny Essence. All I need is Mary when I'm teaching you the method. My tax bracket under a meal ticket. That's why I shop in the hood, I don't Saks Fifth it. Bro, I'm cool and that's real. I'm back on my grind, I'm cool, nigga. Ask my crew what we gon' do, nigga. Been getting bread since 92, nigga. So don't get mad when I ask who you, nigga. I'm pumped up, my homies like, let's go. I'll build another empire with that distro. I light a split to show you I'm your big bro. And I hope bruh man smell it on the fifth floor. I'm cool, take it easy. I hustle out the trunk like we want easy. Grown man time, bust down young shit. I touch down, give your boss game he can run with. I'm live for them stacks, I'm feeding the climate. You go live on your phone, we read in the comments. My whole city know I rep. My bank account and body and shape. Check. I'm cool, nigga. I'm so cool, but I'm so high that I'm more fly than you. Look at that boy. I'm so cool, but I'm so high that I'm more fly than you. Let's go. I'm so cool, but I'm so high that I'm more fly than you. I'm cool, nigga. I'm so cool, but I'm so high that I'm more fly than you.
Wreak havoc, beat beep, it's mad traffic, sleek and lavish, people speak and leak it to the maverick. He see it as just another felony drug arrest. Any day could be the one he picked the wrong thug to test. Slug through the vest, shot in the street for pulling heat on a father who babies gotta eat. And when they get hungry, it ain't shit funny. Paid to interfere with how a brother get his money now. Who's the real thugs, killers, and gangsters? Set the revolution, let them things bust, and thank us. When the smoke clear and you can see the sky again, there will be the chopped off heads of Leviathan. My friend, I call them strangers. Anybody talk to them end up in some danger. Can't reform them. They pray 4 times a day, they pray 5. Who ways is strange when it's time to survive? Some will go of their own free will to die. Others take them with you when they blow sky high. What's the difference? All you get is lost children while the bosses sit up behind the desk. It costs billions to blast humans in half into calves and arms. Only one side is allowed to have bombs. That's like making a soldier drop his weapon, shooting him and telling him to get to stepping. Obviously, it came to portion up his fortune. Sounds to me like that old robbery extortion. Same game, you can't reform them. What up to all rappers? Shut up with your shutting up and keep a shirt on, at least a button up. Yup, this the rhymers are stripping nails. Out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales. They chipping nails, doom, chipping scales. Let alone the pre-orders that's counted off shipping sales. This one goes out to all my people skipping bail, dipping jail, whipping tail and sipping ale. Like the doobie till it glow like a ruby. After which they couldn't find the villain like Scooby. He's in the lab on some old Buddha monk shit, overproof drunk shit. But who'da thunk it? Punk try and ask why ours be better. Could be the iron mask or the Cosby sweater. Yes, you, who's screwed by the dude on the CD, nude.
Bring it forward.
I'll move in the area for respect. Tayshawn Dorsett, draft pick by Seton Hall. Escape convict, out of Marquette. Sonic, I'm stet. First man to fly to the moon on a private jet. Rocket ship express. Exhaust pipes burn the hair off your chest. Brim over my head, cocked to the side like El Ness. Chicago Chronicle move with El Best. With JC and Will, I'm bound to get ill. Hit the P-Day parade. My daily brigade, cooler than that glass nigga dressed up like a jar Kool-Aid. I'm too fade. I'm cutting your fame down to miniature size with 2 blades. I'm not out for fun, we don't have time to stargaze. Me and Ollie light up the street like Dr. Sparky. Girls hang on the jockey, it's all say la B, what say la C. 2 minutes to go.
Beef rap, you need to get in teeth capped, or even a roof from armed boots on some beef crap. I suggest to change the diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you fry it, or even a stroke, heart attack, heart disease. It ain't no starting back once arteries start to squeeze. Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen. So disgusting, pardon self, got disgusted. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't never seen the justice. Bust this like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil, he'll boil it. You'd be better off in PC glued. And it's a feud, so don't be in no TV mood. Every week it's mystery, unique, seaweed stewed.
Bring it forward.
He wears a mask just to cover the raw flesh. A rather ugly brother with flows that's gorgeous. Drop dead joints hit the whips like bird shit. They need it like a hole in their head or a third tit. Her bra smell, his card say R hell. Barred from all bars and kicked out the Carvel. Keep a hooker where the jar fell. And keep a cheap hooker that's off the hook like Marvel. Top bleeding, maybe fella took the loaded rod gear. Stop feeding babies colored sugar coated large squares. The ard peer swears and God fears. Even when it's rotten, you've gotten through the hard years. I wrote this note around New Year's. Off a couple of shots and a few beers. But who cares? Enough about me, it's about the beats. Not about the streets and who food he about to eat. A rhyming cannibal who's dressed to kill and cynical. Whether is it animal, vegetable, or mineral. It's a miracle how he gets so lyrical and proceed to move the crowd like an old Negro spiritual. For a mill, do a commercial for Mellow Yellow. Tell them devils hell no, say y'all own jello. We hollowed krills, sheep swallowed pills. He followed flea, collared $3 bills and squirt for Halalville. $8 pill, dig the real. It's how the big ballers deal. Twirl a L after every meal.
gracious me.
Yeah, you listen to the sounds from the Boogie Down Buns. Kool Key, performing with Mean Gene, Cordio, the Grand Wizard, the L Brothers, at the T Connection.
America's most bloody.
Soon as you start sleeping, catching you off guard. We rhythm now, huh?
If you'll all gather close around the phonograph.
That dang.
Yow!
You got them trays?
America's most bloody. Most bloody.
And you thought the freaks only came out at night?
Yo, girl, pull your drawers down, get in the back seat, turn up the car heat, make the job complete. Pee on your tattoo, my urine to catch you. A finger pop statues, bust right at you. Video models, come and ride the testicles. Condoms flex these, toilets I flush these. Girls say, Poppy, my bills ain't paid yet, didn't get laid yet. Touching your hair weave, we walk in the cool breeze with limos and groupies, with weed and Snoopies. Back on the right track, with hand in the butt crack. Husband don't want that, Trojan pubic hair. Man, she put it there, right in the soft rear. Vaseline, stuck my feet in the air. I don't care, I like that custom Dapper Dan gear.
Quads, when he really hits star mode, never will he boost loose Phillies with the barcode. Or take a whole carload on a wasted trip, or sit wide out lace tip from tip with yip. Some rather baggage, other like they cracks and vows. Catch a tag, roll a bag of swag in a black and mild. You twist after mode, just the raw leaf part. The list top go, bust before beef start. At the stop and go mart, acting like a spirit host done it. Yeah, yo, Doom nominated for the best role L's. And they wondered how he dealt with stress so well. Wild guess, you could say he stays sedated. Some say booted, some say faded. Some day prayed that he would grow a farm barn full. Recent research show it's not so darn harmful. Sometimes you might need to detox. It can help you with your rhyme flow and your beatbox. Off spike to your surprise, turn a Newport light to a joint right before your eyes. Tear a page out the good book, hear it how you want it.
Bustin' flavors, more rap styles than lifesavers. Damage kids with suits with champagne and fake alligators. I fought the repercussion, my style is from Russian. MCs get back, that black brother sound whack. I bust a new style, we should hear with new now. Durax flex, the palms finest, the stuff up next. New jacks can't rap, stop your feet, make a hand clap. The kid is boo-boo, his crew up on the mic is voodoo. That's what the mom do, you act, you get the boot. It's Casanova, bronze kid all over. Swift to ship, top from sea, out to shoot the gift. Mara Senior Projects, my neighbors took your Rolex. You get action, talking loud, walking up in Jackson. My little cousin blew his crew is about to move on you.
Gracious me.
America's most bloody.
Yes, I'm an Anastober from the station.
Bloody.
Amazing look, we take that first soul.
So
that's in your perimeter.
Yeah, I can't find that nigga metal face nowhere.
America's most bloody.
Doom, the mad villain killing mad boom. Consume weed and drink brew till we perfume the room. The beat conductor smoke 27. Shady.
Yeah, you can even ask my reverend. Willie knows
How the Phillies roll, really though.
Spend my last dough. If I got the sticky gold, I spark the lot.
But don't with speed, the trees with seeds. Quasimodo crew.
We get keys. The most blooded on the map.
The one Astro Black in the alley with a hood rat. When you try to react,
Even your pops got smacked.
even your mom's got cracked. Meanwhile, while my bow got packed.
Drop X, you can have the sex. No,
I smoke drinks,
so I can
roll me a shade. Watch this shit, bro. I got the fat sack. All day 100.
America's most blooded.